Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined back by the one, the only Countess Luann.
Hi, David.
I mean, should I just say hibiscus is in the house?
Hibiscus is in the house. I mean, what a fabulous costume, right?
It is just, I mean, listen, I have been to your cabaret so many times. We have talked about your cabaret so many times. I have known you forever. How was this different for you as a performer?
Well, David, I must say, they make it look easy on the show, but wearing a mask and performing is really not easy. And, you have no peripheral vision. You can't even look down. You don't even see where you put the mic, etc. So, it was a little claustrophobic and it takes getting used to. So, there were rehearsals, thank God, because when I first put it on, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. It's like really hard. And I got used to it. Of course, it's totally different than my cabaret because I'm so expressive in my cabaret shows, and part of the time it's really about the look on my face. So to not anyone have anyone see my face and have this mask on was totally different than doing cabaret. But I think cabaret totally helped me in terms of the performance for sure.
I would think so. Well, listen, one hit wonders, you got to sing, one hit wonders. It's raining men. I mean, is this
It's
just
it's it's
foreshadowing,
called
Luann?
manifestation. Yeah, it's manifestation, darling. I thought, if I had the choice, I'm like, oh, it's raining men. I like that rings true to me. Um, and it was so much fun singing that song. And I was a little worried they would get my voice. Jenny McCarthy and I have known each other a long time. And so, I just thought the clues, she knows that I'm a nurse. She knows that the de Lesseps gave the Statue of Liberty to the United States, for the French. And I just thought, oh God, she's going to get it. And she did. I mean,
I have to say, Jenny is so good at this. Like, I've known you forever. I know your voice, and yet I had no idea it was you. Jenny's really
yeah, oh,
good.
good. Yeah, no, she's really good. I think the clues kind of gave it away, because she does know so much about my background
Well,
and
online,
and also and
yes.
also my figure. You know what I mean? She got also the figure. She's like tall like that, and and I wore the costume I think pretty well, and and then the nurse thing, and then the Statue of Liberty, and yeah.
Online, without hearing your voice, people, as far as the figure said, Martha Stewart. She's tall
Oh,
and very
okay.
svelte. A
Hmm.
lot of people said RuPaul. RuPaul's
Oh,
tall and svelte, right? So you're
right.
being
Yeah,
compared
that's
to
true.
RuPaul.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, how do you fit it all in? We just spoke, a few weeks ago, Mass Singer, you're headed to BravoCon this weekend, you're on tour the whole rest of this year. How do you fit it
Hmm.
all in, Luann?
I love my work in terms of the cabaret shows. People are like, "Oh God, another." I'm like, "Yeah, but I love it. I love being on tour. I love my team. I love, my musical director Brian Nash and the Billy Stritch and my director is Richard J. Alexander. So I work with such amazing people, and we have a great time. You know what I mean? We have a lot of fun. I mean, the shows for me are a lot of fun. I think you can tell by my performances that I'm there to have a good time and everybody's there to have a great time. So, the cabarets are awesome. The Masked Singer, we filmed a while ago. So it's finally airing. I couldn't talk about it to anyone. I couldn't tell like I'm on the Masked Singer, I couldn't tell anyone. So that was like really hard because I was so excited about it to not be able to talk about it. Um, and we filmed the RHONY Legacy coming up, and that'll be out in December. And then Crappie Lake is still airing on Peacock, so I got a lot of balls in the air, and it's all very exciting. And I find time right now. I'm at home in the Hamptons with my daughter. So it's the minute I have any time off, I spend it with my kids, and thank God we have Thanksgiving coming up. And before that, I'm in oh my God, I'm in New Orleans on the 18th of November, Houston on the 19th, Chicago. I have dates the beginning of December at the Park West Theater, and then I'm in Atlanta. So I've got a lot of dates coming up, and then I'm off for the holidays.
And then you're right, you're in St. Louis, you're Canada, and then you're finishing up the year at 54
Oh, that's
Below.
right. Yeah, I'm doing Calgary. I just added a couple dates, Calgary and Edmonton, in Canada, and St. Louis, which I'm excited about because St. Louis is right near Crappie Lake.
It is. Which of
Yes.
your, once this is announced to the world, which of your RHONY Legacy co-stars do you think is going to be the most shocked that you are hibiscus?
Who's gonna be the most shocked? I think they'll all be kind of shocked, you know. Well, some more than others, I would suppose, but yeah, I think they'll be excited for me.
I mean, look, none of them have a cabaret, but if the Fox executives called you and said, listen, Luann, who do you recommend from this legacy cast? We're going to go after one of them for the Masked Singer. Who do you think could be next in line?
Well, Senorita. Senorita would be great.
She would be great in a costume on the Masked Singer, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's such a clown and so much fun. I think she'd have so much fun with that.
What about your casting? You're going to see this weekend, BravoCon, you're going to see Kelly and Dorinda and Sonia and Kristen. Like, you're so busy traveling with a cabaret and doing everything. Are you excited to catch up with your RHONY Legacy girls?
Oh yeah, I'm always excited to see the girls. We already have dinner plans. Mm. We have dinner plans. I'm excited to see all the other housewives because I know a lot of the girls from across the franchise. I'm excited to meet Captain Jason from Below Deck, who has expressed some interest in meeting me. So that's exciting. Speaking of reigning men.
Speaking of reigning men, I'm telling you, if you spend just a minute on his Instagram, you are definitely going to want to meet Captain Jason.
Well, I'm putting it out there. I'm going to meet him while I'm over there. I imagine.
Listen, you could have dinner with the RHONY girls, and you could have, an after dinner drink with Captain Jason.
Well, yeah. Well, and there's a party on Saturday night, so I think a lot of the Bravo talent is going to that.
See, that's good. And you think for RHONY
Mhm.
Legacy, because people ask me every day, we're still looking at December. You think December is going to be real?
I think it's still happening. I can't see why not. And I always say like we should do another trip. I think the RHONY OGs need to go on Below Deck,
I
but
think
be
you
above
guys
deck.
be above deck, and maybe we can, maybe Jill Zarin will pop in for below deck.
Exactly.
We can invite Alex McCord possibly.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Tinsley Mortimer, maybe after she gets married.
After she gets married. Well, that's what we were saying. 2024. Listen, Tinsley is engaged. Kelly Ben-Simone is engaged. Ramona has a new
Yes.
boyfriend. 2024 is
Right.
your year, Luann.
Yes. I'm manifesting it for both of us, David.
Would you ever, now that you've done The Masked Singer, there's so much more reality TV out there. Would you ever do The Bachelorette? Speaking of meeting men and it's rating men, a la The Masked Singer.
Oh my God. Well, look at how well the Golden Bachelor is doing. I think they could, Bravo could really find me a man. I mean, come on. I put in